Okay. If I sit here, this is the whole thing is just gonna go on for a while. So I'm just gonna start up and do some stuff. Hi, Looney. As long as you've got Looney in your name, it's always gonna be you. Because your color in chat hasn't changed. Ever. Alright. Let's see what we got here, shall we? I should probably add the sound back into that. Let me turn this little holiday jam down. There we go. We're gonna work on this tunnel today. But I wanna take a look at things. Marinus, hello, Harper, how are you? Okay. Alright. Everything's on, right? Shaders, yes. No current mop. Okay, so that's about how far as I got. I still have this stuff to dig out. We got to go all the way through. But I was like, you know what? If I can do the pattern at the same time, then it's going to be... Oh, I love shaders at that. I'm like, eh. Oh, my cape showed up. Oh, look at that. It's the copper cape. Oh, nice. I didn't think it would actually show up at all. Yay. I love shaders. I love shaders so much. All right. So that's what we're going to work on. Merry Christmas. So we're gonna work on that, but we're gonna do it in creative because it's a pain in my butt to try and work on patterns and stuff like that here, because I'm just that person who will be like, what are we doing? So we're gonna switch over to my little creative world, which is right here, my little creative builds. I'm not doing too bad today. It's been a really good day. So I set up a few little tunnels that are the same like current height and everything like that, so that I could figure out like how I want it. And I don't know. So typically I end up going bigger and taller. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But we know that we start with this. It's 5 across, it's 3 up, it's 1 up, and then it's 3 up here, right? So there's that. What up, MSU? Merry Christmas. So I know we're going to have that, right? It's just a matter of what are we going to do with it? So, and I have like no clue of what we're going to do. We do have, I grab some of this stuff. So I'm just going to kind of place some of the stuff that we've got around. Meh. And then of course we can add like a little meh, meh. No. That. And then we can add those in too. Cool. So then we can just kind of grab them, right? That was not what I wanted. Meh. There we go. So now at least we have like the blocks, right? The blocks are at least here for us to try and do stuff with. All right. I don't care about the other stuff. The other stuff we can get along the way, like oak and the rest of it. Hello. No, you. How are you? I hope you're good. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all that. That was oak. We need to do spruce. Oh my god. Let's do spruce then. Meh. No, you go there. Okay, cool. Is that spruce or is that oak? Oh, it was spruce. Oh, that's funny. It's funny that I did that. Okay. All right, then over here we'll do the spruce stuff. And then we'll do the strip. And then we'll do the block. I don't care if it's in the right order. We'll do that. Little slabbage. Little fancy posts. We're doing some creative stuff to figure out what I want to do with the tunnel that goes from our build over to the village. I am going to be running, I will say this, we are going to be running a rail like all along the side. I think along both sides. So I need to kind of account for that, or at least keep that in mind that I want to run a rail in it. It can be the same way. What up, Allie? Happy holidays for you, hooligan. Happy holidays. Merry Chrysler Building. Hello. So I do think it would be cool to kind of add in some sort of sprucey thing there. We do have a lot of copper. So we could do a copper bulb if we wanted to. I have no idea what it takes to make that. But we could add copper stuff into the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And we've got... I'd have to actually make it, like, go, though. Crap. I don't know how to do that either. I don't know how we would do all this, but we could do it. You know what I mean? Like, we could. Like, some cut copper... Those grates would be kind of cool. Hi, Rona Boo. I'm not a potato. Ads? Okay, hi. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. You can still do exclamation hug in here, you know that? It's a Rona Boobos. It's a Rona Boobos. Hi, Rona Boobos. How are you? Copper. Oh, there it is. Slabs. Thank you. Even have copper chains? I wouldn't like that, honestly. All the copper chains. Does it not work? Oh, I might have to fix that then. That's just funny. It's so weird. I think it worked. It didn't do shit. Yeah, listen, what can I tell you? It's probably because Stream Elements isn't in here, or maybe it is. I don't even know. It is. It's weird. Could just be hugs. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Sarah, thank you so much for the 32 months. I appreciate it. It's broken. It's broken. It's a Christmas broken thingy. That's fine. By the way, I'm not married to this whole deep slate thing either, so we can change those out. Like, it doesn't have to be deep slate. It's just what I made the tunnel out of. So, like, I'm kind of feeling the copper. So we could kind of start with some copper stuff to give it some texture, maybe. This just means the whole entire thing can be repeatable, which would be really nice, right? We like when things are repeatable. I kind of like that. Hydrate myself fine. I will. I've got the whole entire thing here. I just got a new bottle too. I forget what it's called. Jay got them, and I'm like, I don't know what it's called. Oh, and Awala? An Awala thing? I don't know. An Awala bottle. I drink a lot of water anyway, so it's kind of one of those things. What if we... Smooth quartz? Ooh, quartz is always a good call. Limit hugs anyway. Nice excessive. I do like quartz. We would have to go to the nether for that, but I do like smooth quartz. And it's always a good contrast color, that is for sure, especially against that. It's so pretty. It's so nice. The creeping blood. Feel better, seriously. That should last a while? I would think so. I do. That is true. I've been told by several people, including Ronabu. Because Ronabu's gotten one. Okay. Do we have to sit that on like a redstone? We do, don't we? Oh, okay. Yep. That's gonna be really, really bright. No, I mean, like, if we did this and we just left it and we didn't wax them, they would start to patina, right? So they would start to go through that whole green bit, right? Is that right? I don't know why I just did that. Hello? I'm kind of liking the quartz stairs. I'm not gonna lie there. Hugs are always fun. I love hugs. They're good. You know what I mean? As long as I'm in the mood to get a hug. Sometimes I'm not. If I'm in a bad mood, it's very much like a don't touch me. I don't think so. Not feeling very religious, thank you. You think she's a dog toy? I mean, technically, there are some things that are there that are doggy toys. If we did this, it would be like a road. I just don't like the dip. That's my only problem with that. You know what I mean? If we put it at level. This would require so much quartz. It would require so much quartz. Yeah, we could. I mean, they could go down a half. That is very, very true. I mean, we could do the lights on the bottom or lights on the top. Technically, we could do both. I don't think we really needed that many lights, though. Like, if I put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Wait, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I did it even. Because if we did it 9, then you could put it on the 5. Right, so it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I would put the light here. You know what I mean? And then that would be enough for 1 second. You know what? Hang on. We're just gonna back this up real quick. Pardon me. What if? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5's where we're gonna put it. Do I want to put it down another block, though? I kind of like it at block level. You know what I mean? So, what I typically what I would need to do, right, is do this thing. So that it becomes... yeah. So now it's actually a repeatable pattern of 9. Which, if we sit it down, then we could put glass over top of it. That is a lot of white. That is a lot. That is a lot of quartz. Holy crap, that's going to be a lot of quartz. I need to think about that. My ass is in doing this and going to be doing this in vanilla. You know what I mean? That needs to be a consideration. You know? Or does it? Do we need to consider the fact that it's in vanilla? Or do we just brave it in the nether? I haven't even... Yeah, well, I'm doing this in creative so that I can do it in vanilla. You know? Vanilla-ish. You know me, I'm not opposed to, like, doing stuff differently. Okay, let's get rid of all this other stuff. Ooh, I forgot about the shelves. What way to go good? I love warped. I'm such a warped person that I like warped, but I do. The mangrove's a good color too. Spruce is what we're kind of looking at currently, so let's put that in there. My nose itches. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else could we use? Anything. Literally. Any freaking thing. So weird. We're warped. I know. Weird. So bananas. I do not want to do resin brick. No, thank you. Mud brick would be a giant pain in my ass. Blackstone in, endstone in. The weathered stuff is just cool looking. I like this. This waxed weather cut copper, like that is what I'm going for. I hope it turns. That's what I kind of want to build it out of. Like, ooh. But I want to keep like the. Like, look how good that is. Plus, I love the sound it makes. Doesn't that sound amazing? I love it. Right? That made you ooh? Yeah, I love this. So that one wall that I have designed, we'll go take a look at it and you'll see what I mean with the copper stuff. Look at this. Oh God, when the crystals break, oh, only know. Okay, over here, zoom in. I purposely space things out, by the way. I could just warp over here or whatever, or teleport. Okay, so this current wall, right? Please look at this. I don't know why these things piss me off. Okay, here. So this is the wall that I'm going to make for my like warehouse that I want to do. So I've got this already set, right? So we're using like the deep slate. That's that new oak stuff that's out there, right? All of that. I've got mangrove in here and the whatever you call it, because I forget what it's called, pale oak, right? I've already got pale oak in there too. And then mangrove, and then the soul lanterns, right? And then I've got green concrete in there, some terracotta, just to kind of fill stuff in, right? Just to kind of look at it. So this is the wall, right? That's the wall. Is it undulating stuff in the deep slate? I just love it. There's just terracotta down there, and then down there I've got like the frog lamps that are down there, but I'm in purple just because it was what I grabbed, right? So I've got all that, and then I've got the warp stuff, and then the half slab. So this is kind of my deal, right? And some more of the warped. And then this side, this is going to be in. This is actually going to be in the building, right? So I like it. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that one. I need to switch to my other alerts. These are driving me nuts. So that's kind of why I like that, right? A smaller version, because so it started really flat like this, and then I brought it out more like that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome. So you can see I definitely made it like way thicker, right? And I just had like the little bookcases here, and then I went thick. I went way thick, which is what I like, right? It creates that really nice depth, right? So as we kind of look at that stuff over there, meh. Look at that, right? So as we look at this, you can kind of tell, right? I have like a style that I like that is kind of working. So it'd be good, right? It's so cool depth. I like it. I like having texture. So even this is very flat, right? But we just got started, and I've got a few more that I can go through just to kind of see what I want to do for a tunnel. So all this to redo the whole entire thing in vanilla. But, you know, it's fun. I think it would be good. I think it would be good if we could do something behind here, maybe? I know you can waterlog those. Can you lava log them? I'm gonna be so... And I just got rid of the other blocks that I had too. I don't know that I can. Can you, question mark? Light on the ground? I do too. That's a no. Nope. Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. How cool... Probably should cap off the end. Just saying. Just for this experiment. Let's just cap off the end, you know? That does look kind of cool. That actually does look kind of cool. And obviously, like, you can see a little bit behind stuff. So, like, no. Let's not use something that's really flammable here. But I'm just, as an example, just to kind of close it off or whatever. So that maybe you can't see, like, the nighttime sky. Yeah, that's a little better. Or maybe we glass it. You know? What if we did... an orange glass behind it, maybe? That... What happens if I kill that? Does that give enough light in the tunnel? How crazy is it to do that, though? Is it too crazy? That's a lot of lava. But we could... Glimpse of my sweater, by the way. Oh. Whose sweater? Oh, my sweater? Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. My little Christmas sweater. Thank you. He's an old one. Lapis actually like redid it for me and put it on my new little model. I love this thing. It's so cute. She made it to where it's like 3D'd, which is really cool. If you can kind of look at the sleeves. It's kind of like popping off of it. It's so cute. I actually found... I kind of just misplaced it for a bit, but the person that did my, like, redid my skin for me, I had them do a pirate one too, and I'm kind of excited because I'm going to switch to that after a bit. Okay. I'm gonna regret this. Right. Man. Hell, I'm gonna regret this. We're gonna do it anyway. So I would just leave this filled in. And then we would just blast this shit. Right? Let me close this up, because it's giving off far too much light everywhere else. And I want to see what it does. Because obviously it would be covered, right? Okay. But in the tunnel... I don't know. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It's real knitted. Let's go. I know, right? Hey, Lukester, how are you? Merry Christmas. I'm digging this. I don't know about the floor and the other stuff just yet. But we'll have to figure it out. You can see the vision. It's like, it's coming, right? Like, it's just little bits and pieces here. Okay. I need to calm down on the quartz. The quartz is going to kill me. So we need to add a little bit more. None. Thank you. Okay. Now what I need to remember is the fact that we've got lava in here, right? We got lava. Okay, now what if we don't use wood? What if we used either concrete or terracotta? Let's go take a look at our ombre walls. Ready? Ombre. Okay. So we could use this green, blue, orange, terracotta, and got that. I mean, that's the prismarine. Lava next to wood. It'll be fine. Sure, it'll be fine. So I started working on ombres for like roofs and things like that, so I could just have blocks kind of put together. And so I've got this green, I've got the stuff that goes with copper, I've got this purplish, pinkish one going, the blues, just so I could start working on them. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I like this because then I can just kind of come in here and just work on what blocks kind of go with what. And then I'm able to just pull from it, right? So we're working with copper, right? The only thing I added in was deep slate. So let's add some of those blocks in there. I would imagine I could probably add in some prismarine too. What if we added, that might be too blue. Might be too blue. I don't know. We'll go see. All right. So back of a meow. What if we did add in some slate? Get over there. Ah, hecker. Ah, hecker run. What is that? A cyan harness? Is that for gas? It is, right? Could also look at the terracotta glaze, because why not? I haven't really taken a look at those. Okay, so we'll add that and that. Maybe we add in the terracotta? That dark prism is going to be such a pain in the butt to get. Oh my god. Must refrain from the prismarine. That's green concrete. What about... I don't know if this is subtly any different. I think the texture is different. No, the color is a little different. Like, the terracotta is a bit more dingy. Maybe that would be beneficial. I'll tell you what. Okay, left or right? Right? Terracotta? Right? Or green concrete? Left or right? I think left. I think the left fits the color palette way better. I'm gonna say left. I'm gonna say left. Left kind of like right? Like it there? Right, Sevron? Thank you. I just got here. Completely fine. Doesn't matter. I like the left as well. I think it looks... Well, I remember it's gonna be in a tunnel, right? So, I mean, like, that's the thing. Oh, I do like that a lot. Left? You think so too, Miss Rose? Cool. Left is more dingy? Yeah, that's what yes, exactly. Right? It's a tunnel. Okay. Okay, am I getting too much green now? Now this concave is noticeably bright in a way that feels off in daylight. At night though, I don't mind it. But if you look at it, so if we kind of go back, right? You're not really gonna notice it in here. The majority of the tunnel is gonna look like this. Do you know what I mean? Right? I mean, it is, right? It feels kind of off. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You got it. Y'all are with me. Y'all are feeling it. Yeah, that works. Okay. Okay. So far we have not traded out this deep slate yet. I am shooketh. I am shocketh. I think the amount of quartz that we have is just a bit ridiculous, and I need to do something about this deep slate. It's just such a blunt edge to it. What have I done? I had other stuff, didn't I? Didn't I have other stuff with that was there? What did we look at? We looked at shelves. Like little elves on a shelf. Or mangrove. Crimson. I mean, if we're gonna do it, we can do it, right? There's spruce. What is that oak one? White oakish? Pale oak? I don't think, I mean, it has like a door, right? You can kind of look at it, I guess. Maybe too. No, I don't like, no. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. That is a hot pink color versus what I'm kind of checking out. You know what I mean? Like, woo to lolly. I don't mind this because it's within the color palette stuff. That kind of fits nicely too, though. The spruce fits in, at least the spruce shelf fits in pretty nice. Okay, let's take a look at this. I think this just makes it look way more sinister. I'm kind of digging the mangrove. So to me, y'all, you tell me what you think here, okay? I think the oak one kind of like really fits the color palette, right? But I think if you look at the mangrove, it's like bam. I think it just kind of like goes bap. Like it could be really cool. I think the mangrove has a decent pop to it. Maybe we'll add some mangrove into this. I don't know. Hang on. You know, I've only watched The Christmas Story once this year. It's been really nice. Okay. What if... Okay. I mean, it's a good way to kind of connect it, right? Am I just thinking the whole like red and green thing, and that's because it's like the holiday season, or does it really work? You know what I mean? Like, do mm, mm. You know what I mean? The top is giving candy cane. The top is kind of giving candy cane. It is. It is kind of giving candy cane. All right, let's trade this out, and let's do. It is giving a bit candy cane. Let's put the deep slate back then. That's better. You know what I mean? Like that. That's at least better. I don't mind this. I'd like to see. Not slab. Slab. What if we use polished diorite? You know what I mean? Give it a little different texture. If we could bring in anything else, I would probably bring that in because it fits with the color palette, right? The dark prismarine. Don't like it as much. The mangrove is nice though. I definitely like the smoothing. Yeah. Toned it down in a good way, but the mangrove made it more interesting. I like the mangrove because it's just kind of crazy. Now I added in the darker green and I'm kind of digging that. Like the dark prismarine, I'm kind of digging it. Because it fits with the color palette. I still like the quartz. I still like the quartz. Copper. What if I brought these back? Because now I'm actually thinking more about it, right? So if I continuously think about it, it makes more sense in my head. Right? I love doing this sort of stuff. It really is like one of my favorite things. Okay, it would be a lot of light inside of a tunnel, but I think it would look really good. You know what I mean? And the bottom is kind of reversed from the top if you look at it. In the center, we've got the dark prismarine slabs, and on the outside, we've got the dark prismarine slabs. And then we've got the mangrove on the outside, and we did the mangrove on the inside. So I think that would look pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I honestly kind of like this one. And it's only a tunnel. That's my whole... It's only a tunnel. It's only a tunnel. And that's why I always kind of look at these like, how much effort do you want to put into this? Listen, you have no idea. But I really like it. I really do. Like, I think the lava behind it's really cool. I like the orange glass that we put on top of the lava because it was just kind of like, it gives like a little tinge if you look behind it. Look, there's orange. You know what I mean? The mangrove bookshelves look really good. Yeah. I think that looks decent. Okay. Why is it out so far? Okay. Yeah. I think this will do. I know Hallie did it so differently on both sides. It's kind of funny if you think about it. All right, cool. So that's that one. That is like an option one kind of thing, right? So that's like option one. So now we can go over here and be like, okay, what if we did more of the... Let's break out this stuff. Let's break out some warp. Because obviously I like it, right? It looks cool. So we've got the logs, which always look amazing in shaders. I can't help myself. It just do. It look good. I don't know why I have that. That's funny. I think I meant to grab that. And for whatever reason, I grabbed a fishing pole. Let's not question it. Let's just grab the stuff and move on. All right. So. Warped always looks pretty freaking decent. I won't lie. Ugh. But if you don't place it right. Bleh. Okay. I was like, what is that? All right. Not married to anything again, right? We could turn this whole entire thing into wood and I would be completely fine with it. That does not have to stay there, so it could just become stairs. It doesn't matter. I think the big thing, right, is just like the framework of it all. So let's do this. Let's consider no deep slate here at all. And we're going to build the whole entire thing, right? So we'll leave the framework there so we know what the frame is. Okay. So we could put that up there. We could use mossy stone brick would be a giant pain in my ass to make. But I'd be down for it. But I don't think that actually fits within the color palette at all. Like, not even close. What about... It's such a weird color. I never looked at like the terracotta stuff. What is this? What kind of pattern does this thing make? Not that. Oh, it's creeper face. Okay, wait a minute. I like the fact that it's a creeper mode. That it's like that is a big thing for me. I hate that pattern just so much though. Good grief. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, ooh, that's a lot of pattern. That's a lot. That's a lot of pattern. Okay. Obviously, I think that would be something that we could look at is the concrete stuff. Let me look at this. Concrete. What other concrete one would we want to use? I think purple would be way bright, but I think we could get away with it, honestly. We do have deep slate bricks, but we could also do brick, like stone brick. That is vibrant. That is some vibranty goodness right there. I'm not even with myself today. You know what I mean? Okay. So, color palette for this one. That works. What other kind of colors can we pull out of this thing? What about wool? That seems a little bluer. You know what I mean? Seems a little blue. What up, Amber? That's not too far off, but I feel like it's too far off from that. Why do I feel that way? Wall. I honestly think the blue terracotta would fit better. Or maybe the light blue terracotta? That's almost a better fit. So the blue terracotta and the light blue terracotta could actually be fairly decent, but it goes more on that side with the logs. You know what I mean? It doesn't really, like, cyan is not cyan. Cyan does not look anything like it. Look at this. It's so gray. That looks gray to me. That doesn't look cyan. That looks gray. Blech. Kind of fits with the wood, but not 100%. Okay, let's try terracotta stuff. So, all right. And that's not... I know I'm colorblind, but I'm not that colorblind. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Minecraft. We're not that colorblind today. No. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm kind of thinking we start with the stone stuff. Okay, let's change this out for regular stone brick. Right, this tunnel is gonna be a like way lighter in color. And again, not married to what color it is, whether we use deep slate or stone brick or anything like that. We've got a few different things that we can try, and we're just trying to find like a really good match for like that kind of, you know, that yay feeling that we get when we build. Like, woo. Oh, Amber, check this out. This is one tunnel design. You gotta see this. So we've got lava behind the chisel blocks. And then we've got all this, the mangrove and stuff. It's so much light. Like it is so much light. And it's done in a pattern. So this is like it's done repeatable, right? Has the nice tea room sort of feel. Oh, Harper. Yeah, I like that. So this is like repeatable. So it's 9 in length, right? So you could easily repeat this and just go down and it's just blocks of 9. Right, 1, 2, 3, right? Stair, light, stair, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like it's just that easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, stair, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Easy peasy. So we're trying to come up with a few different ideas. The hardest part's gonna be the damn lava. I swear to God, I swear this is gonna have more issues getting lava than anything. I'm gonna have to use like cauldrons and, you know, the things that drip, the dripstone. I'm gonna have to use that to get all the lava for it, but I can do it. It's fine. Because, you know, survival. So now, right, we're working on this to come up with a different one to see kind of what we want to go with. Right? So we're not married to any particular colors as of yet. Don't ask me. It's the whole religious song thing. I'm not in the mood. Probably because I'm not religious. So I want to lay down the deep slate. Or take off the deep slate. So that we can now go with stone brick and work with something lighter. It doesn't mean we can't use deep slate. It just means I kind of want to start off a little bit lighter because these colors are lighter. So I've already traded out the one side, right? Both sides for this. And it still has the same shape as what the tunnel will start with. Doesn't matter. We can go bigger. We can go smaller. It doesn't matter. But for right now, we're just kind of like trying to feel out what the deal is. Okay. What I like about the warped is the fact that it's got movement to it automatically. You don't really have to do anything with it, right? I think even if we took shaders off, potentially, maybe. It's got some movement to it, right? It still has some movement. So we could do something, again, I like the whole stripe down the middle because it just kind of helps, right? And then you can break shit up. Plus it makes noise when you walk on it. That would drive people nuts. That would drive me insane. What if we use it for... like, instead of using it as a vertical, what if we did it on, like, an outside? So you really don't walk down the middle of it. Like, you walk here. You know what I mean? We can go pretty simplistic with the tunnel. Doesn't matter to me. I don't like walking on it. I don't like walking on it. You know what I mean? So then what if we put like the blue terracotta? You gotta go. Just for now. Right? What if we did the cyan terracotta? What if we got rid of every other one And we ended up putting in deep slate. That purple is obnoxious. It's obnoxious so much that I like it. That's how bad I like it. Concrete's gonna be a pain in my ass. I'm cooking. I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, I like that. Something may have to go in the middle. I'm thinking. Hmm. What if we did candles instead of lights? You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I know this would be a lot of work. I know it. I know it would be a lot of work. I don't know why I want to throw in orange. Why do I want to throw in orange? Oh, shiz. No, they did not. That's hysterical. What is that thing called? Flint. What's what thing called, Run? I don't know. I was trying to think about it. They were talking about Snoop's doing another halftime show? Oh. So sad I'm gonna miss that one. Okay. What if we did that? What if we did that? Am I setting myself up for just some crazy shiz? I feel like I am. Talk about shizness, right? I kind of like the shelf hanging back. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be nuts. Okay. So here, right? Ads. When your tattoo artist posts something new and it's their stuff, you kind of go, hmm. Eh. And one of my friends from up north is down in Florida, so they're currently swimming. Which I'm just like, hey, welcome to the swimming weather. I really just like the sound of that, honestly. Okay. So we're throwing in some copper, but we're not throwing in the waxed copper that's like the patinaed stuff over here, right? We're doing more of the orange stuff here. Does that mean we could possibly throw in some orange terracotta, maybe? How too orange is that? Too bright. I'm like, I need to get up there. Oh yeah, being creative. We can just do this. Okay. Deep slate. I did not have that flipped the right way, and therefore it did not look that great. Now we are okay, and everything looks better. Is that right? Is this right? Hey, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, because if I extended this, right? Because we did deep slate all the way behind it, right? But if I did this one more section. So let's do that real quick. Let's extend it out so I can have like a whole picture here. That is not who I thought I was singing. Meh. Okay. And then we're gonna go here. Here. let's just get rid of this real quick so I can get back to everything else. We can always grab this stuff again. Okay. It's way, I mean, it's way more toned down than like this one. You know what I mean? Like it's way less busy, but it's still got a decent design to it. All right. Light on fire, please. Thank you very much. Do we not even need the warped? I think we still need the warped wood. I just think what we lose is it's a little more stripy. That's gonna fuck with some people. I kind of dig it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have like a center stripe down the thing either, except for the bottom. But I like. I don't know. I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging it. Should we do something different down here, or should we just leave it? Because I kind of feel like we should just leave it. It does only give us a 3. And if we're going to do a rail, we could just run it down one side. Right? Hang on. Let's see what this looks like. Is that enough light for things not to spawn? Where's my light level? What did they do with my light level? Anybody? Cries an old Minecrafter. Okay. I'm gonna say it should be fine. But I like it. I think it's definitely a different feel to it for sure. Might actually be the witch in me, but I love the candles too, honestly. They're just fun. And I did 3s in them because I just like the number 3. It's very just numerology for me. It's a good number. So I like it. I'm kind of digging it. And I would think like if we ever wanted to do something additional, we probably could. But I don't think that I would. Do you know what I mean? Like we could change these out for stairs, you know? And then it's got more of the stuff. That's like right here. Like look at that. You know? Here. More texture. Look at that. But we only do it to like the center one. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's stuff we could do. So it goes like regular stone, then stairs, regular stone, then stairs, regular stone, then stairs. It's not set in stone. Nah, it's set in Minecraft. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's... yeah. I mean, like it is, but yeah, oh. Exactly. Okay. So now we've got tunnel number 1, right? Which is our copper and mangrove. These are already starting to patina too. Like I really should have done wax when I did these, but I didn't, so it's fine. We will fix that when we build it. We'll make sure that they're waxed. Or we'll let them go to this. What is that thing? It's weathered. Waxed weathered copper. There it is. Hang on. It doesn't give off a lot of light. Like I already know that. But we've got the lava going around too. So that should be fine. And or we do like the waxed one. I like the weathered one personally. Okay, so we've got copper mangrove. We've got warped and orange. Warped and orange. Oh no. Oh no. Copper mangrove, warped and orange, and now we kind of need to do another one. Oh, we've got two more, but I'm kind of, I don't know which one I'm leaning towards more right now than the others. Legitimately, not a clue. This one's going to take a lot more effort because of the lava just by, and mangrove. I don't know where mangrove thing is yet. So just, and then the prismarine, don't get me started. Just due to that alone, that one's going to take more effort than this. Although this requires going to the nether and getting warped and doing lots of candles. Ugh, in terracotta. At least I didn't do well, that's concrete. So that's going to be some effort too. Okay. For this one, let's go a little bit more sprucey. Right? Let's go a little bit more spruce-ish and maybe mangrove, right? Because I think those actually look pretty decent together. My opinion, but I really do like the mangrove and like spruce. To me, I don't know why, it just looks good to me. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off right away and we're gonna go horizontal with some spruce. Just because I kind of like the idea of it, right? How you would have it kind of set up. It's like the easy one. You can start with the design and you work your way up from that one to make it harder. Obtain mats for. Well, now you're just making sense. I don't like it. Now you're just making sense. You need to knock that off. Just stop it right now. Why are we making sense here? Okay. So there. Love you, Allie. Okay. Let's say that we end up doing deep slate. Right? Easy peasy. Imagine making sense. Listen, this is one that we could do right now. I'm not even kidding. All right. This is one we could do fairly freaking quick. Right? Ain't no one gonna see this crap. That's fine. That would be what this one is. I would still do some sort of thing. I need to make this one more. I feel like I made them too short. I feel like I needed to like make them to where it's like groups of, anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I need to make it like one more. Okay, hang on. Bleh, bleh. Okay. Now back to this. Okay, there we go. Hey, Chrono Apex. Merry Christmas. Okay, let's take this out. Maybe this. And then. Okay. So for this, what we would do, working on some tunnels today, getting a little bit creative, trying to figure out exactly what we would do. And we've got a few different options thus far, which ain't too bad. Good. All right. So we'd have to do something behind here, right? To give, now, I mean, we could do the light behind here. That would be pretty ideal. Or, right? Or, I mean, we could attempt something like candles and make it a little bit easier for ourselves. Like the candles could go here. Or we could do lanterns every once in a while. We're trying to come up with an idea for another tunnel. So we've got, so far, copper mangrove. with lava. We've got warped orange candles. Good winter solstice. Winter solstice works for me, but I like all the rest of them too. So what if, okay, let's take this out of here for now. Actually, yeah. What about that? Add the spruce stuff to it, right? And then maybe okay, if we do candles, what if we did... I haven't really done anything with purple. And purple is one of my favorites. Not you. Now, I can tell you right now, I don't think that would be enough light at all. I don't think it would be enough light. But what I think we could do is in the middle here, and what we could do is maybe do a jack-o'-lantern. Is we do that so that it's just a little bit of it. And then if we really wanted it, now I'm going to surround this with blocks so that when we turn it nighttime, like the light's kind of hidden. So you can go with me on that one. That's just for the effect of nighttime. Meh. Very simple. Very, very simple. You know what I mean? I mean, they talk about simplistic, right? That is pretty simplistic. We could put lanterns up here instead of candles, because candles would be a little bit of work. So if we trade these out, we could just do lanterns. I mean, it's not bad. So every so often we would have like the little stops here and the little supports, and then it would keep going. What do y'all think of this one? This is, I mean, this is simple. It's extremely simple. So we go utterly complex, gonna take us forever. Right? To not that bad. Gonna have to go to the nether and do some work with bees. Right? To yeah, we could probably do this today-ish, maybe. It's not horrible. You know what I mean? It's not horrible. I feel like it needs something else, though. It needs something else. And of course it does. I'm thinking about it. That's why it needs it. Yeah, sorry about that. A little strip log in the middle, maybe? Or we do... Or we just do like a regular one in here, maybe? Either way, I don't think that's bad. I don't think it's bad at all. The I love the fact that the pumpkin's like that though. We could hide it with that other stuff. What is that? Not grass. What is that stuff called? I really need to look at these harness colors. These are really cute. What is that stuff called? Is it moss? Yeah. Ooh, the pale moss copper would be really cool. You know what I mean? I can't hide that because that won't work, but I can hide that. Because it really doesn't do anything. Or do we care? I don't think we really care. Maybe we don't care. Moss carpet. That's kind of cool. I'd have to find a lush cave, but I don't think that's a bad thing. What's that flower thingy called? Oh yeah, the azalea leaves. Okay, wait a minute. Now we're talking. No, I definitely like the moss block better. Oh my god. What if like hey streamer, what's going on? We're working out patterns for a tunnel today. So I'm trying to figure out some decent ones. I kind of like this. I kind of like the azalea. But we could always go back to just the trapdoor. Just for something different. Just for like a little more texture in this thing. Right now, the only thing that I'm doing is I'm just hiding the light under there. Even though I got light there and light there. There's plenty of light. So we got copper and mangrove with lava, right? And then we've got kind of warped orange. Some deep slate stuff. And then we've got our most simplistic one so far, which is just spruce and deep slate with a little bit of lush cave stuff in here. What's that hanging flower thing? What is that thing called? Natural blocks. Let's take a look. It'd be really cool if I could do some like amethyst ones. That'd be amazing. There you are. Spore blossoms. These would be a pain in the ass to get, but it'd be really fun. If you could... Just to kind of put it up a bit, you know what I mean? But then if you like... That would look kind of cool. Going down like one of the tunnels, you know what I mean? I would only put it up that far just because I think it looks a little bit better. I kind of dig it. kind of dig it. That is like the most simplistic tunnel we've had thus far. And I don't think I'm going to do the fourth one. I think if we were going to start, so if I had, okay. I have plans. Obviously I have plans, right? But this one, right? This tunnel right here, I could do no problem. I think this one we could start off with. I think I would need to just go get the materials, right? And find a few other things. Like we would need to find a lush cave. Not a problem. And I would need to get glass and turn it purple. And because we need those, right? And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. So it's a 9-section repeating tunnel. That's not bad, right? So if we started off with this, and you would basically put this at the front, right? At the very, very front, you would start right here. Obviously. Buttons. Obviously buttons, right? So, yeah. I like the whole spore thing. I like this whole flower spore thing. And it goes pretty far. So we wouldn't go again until like right here. Wait, how many is it in? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So like 1, 2, 3. Another one would go right here up. So it would continuously have it throughout the whole entire like tunnel. So this tunnel goes from one build to another one. So here, let's take a look real quick. Survive and die. So here's the actual world we're going to build it in. So right here. So this, right, would start right here. 1, 2, 3, right here, up you. And we start doing it. So this is where the tunnel's going to go. And it's going to keep going all the way through the mountain. Which, it keeps going, right? That's where we're going to end up going, is going down to that village. So we've got the rest of this to go through. And you can see how far it gets. Like we've got a ways to go. But we can work on the tunnel at the same time as we kind of dig through it. So this is Vanilla World. We've got spruce, so we can bring them down and grow spruce trees, which I think is fine. We can put it up on a platform and do the 4x4s if we want to do that. That way we don't get the other stuff, right? GP, how's it going? So ultimately, I don't think it's bad. I think we actually did pretty good. What I would do is just take a couple pictures, right, and figure out where things are going to go. But ultimately, if you look at it right here, 1, 2, 3, right? Then it's that 3 across, 3. So it's the same shape as what we would have before. We would just have to start getting some deep slate, and yeah, start going that way. But technically, we can start with anything we want. Oh yeah, look at all that. Put that extra in there. Because I've got some cobbled deep slate. So we could technically start on it. So we've got deep slate bricks. Yep, all of it. All of it. And then we'll do some of these stairs, right? So there's that. I don't think I have spruce. Tall deep slate is so good. It is, but I mean, it doesn't match with what we're doing currently, but it is really good. I got a bunch more iron, as you can kind of see there. Brainwash. Thank you so much for the 50 frickin' months. Merry Christmas, Sib. Merry Christmas. Hello. So I think it's good. We need to take some pictures of the other one. Hey, Lori, how's it going? Lori, I will show you my new instructions. Oh, also, if you all have seen this, I added on and did a carrot beet farm up here. So we've got like another level. So we've got potatoes right here, and then we've got carrots and beets up there that I need to propagate. All right, so there's our tunnel. All right, so let's go back and we'll take a look at the ones that we have. Single player creative builds. Merry ho ho ho. Merry ho ho ho. So this was tunnel number 1. This is affectionately called Copper Mangrove. All right, with a little bit of prismarine done into it. All right. It's very nice at night. All right. We also have some lava behind there. Very, very fun. Okay. Second tunnel, warped orange with candles. Then the one that we were going to do, it is called spruce. It's a lush spruce. I don't know. We've got one of the lush flower thingies up there and some of the stuff. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. That looks nice. I wanted to do something creative with the tunnels, right? So 3 different styles, 3 completely different styles, each varying levels of difficulty. The last one, I honestly really, really like this one. I like the copper with the mangrove, the lava. But this one would be the most pain in my tuchus to get in vanilla right now with where we are. The warped orange is really nice. I kind of like it. This one, Costa Shrimp High Brainwash. This one is really simple but nice. So we're gonna take some pictures of it real quick, so I don't forget how we're gonna do things. So it goes in a 9 pattern. So 9 blocks in length, right? And that right there has pumpkin underneath of it with glass. So lots of light. So it's each done in a 9 little section. So, and it's set by 1. So we go stair. So we're going to have to do more digging, but I think it's fine. So it goes stair and then brick, 1 behind, stair. Let's go do that one. Like the glass on the floor too? I do too. It's kind of, you know, one versus the other. What I like is this diagonal that goes from here to here. And because it's repeatable, you'll have it every 9 blocks, right? So in the next section, you'll have it again. So it breaks up the plain floor. Yeah, just the one's a good visual break. Yeah, that's very true too. And it's got purple up top and down below. It just depends on what you want to do. And you could trade it out for green. Like we could make this the green. Whichever one like matches better. And then it matches up with the pattern. I love the spore flower up top here, because I just think it adds the ambiance in the middle of it. That's why I like it. It's so stupid. It's ridiculously stupid. I like it. I don't know why. Yeah, I love the particles. So we're gonna have to find a lush cave, but that's okay. We can start with everything else. So let's get some spruce. And so we'll go over here, because we've got some spruce right here that we can get. And then we'll grow some spruce trees, and then we'll be able to start looking at the whole entire thing. It's so cool. It works out really well. I know there was a cave over there. I've yet to fully explore this world. You can see where I've been. We started all the way over here, and I've gone all the way down here. But I've made this little zigzag the entire way. It's a nice little ambiance, exactly, in Minecraft. Yeah, the other one that I would use would probably be like the firefly ones. But I think that only happens at night, right? So they only kind of like glow and stuff later. So that'd be my only reason, like, not to use it right away. because then you're not gonna have it when you like go down the tunnel. You'd only have it when you're down the tunnel and at night. All right, let's see if we can get some saplings. Do I has a hoe? I do not have a hoe on me. Sad. Okay. There's some sticks. I'll take the stickies. Are you messing with me? You are messing with me. Okay. I'm gonna stand over here. Oh, there's one right there. Eh. So yeah, that little bit of just creative build just really helps. And I think for me, it's just me, right? I like to go in there and figure out what I want to do, but I love the ability to go and be a little creative in just a flat world and kind of figure it all out. Like, what do I want to do? What do I want this to look like? How is that one going to look? How is this going to look? And I have the same space. So that's what I have here, right? I just kind of did the same exact thing. Let's just give me the dimensions and we'll go from there. That's what I did. Our bees. I do have some stuff that I can get. Hang on. I've got, where are my shears at? There. So I've got the fire underneath of it too. Now they won't get mad at me. They're not like all kind of angry mad, which is nice. Another 3, and I'll put those back in there so I don't lose them. Hey, Neon. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too, bud. Hope you're doing good. Alright, back up to our sprucey trees. Maybe we've got some more saplings. I can redo them up here as well. I have like so many ideas for what I want to do. It's absolutely great. Are you serious right now? Minecraft being stingy with the saplings. I've only gotten 2 from the 2 different trees. That's wrong. I feel like that's really wrong. It's fine, but it's wrong. I'll put you that far apart. Ham is baking. Cheese dip is in the crock pot. I'm probably gonna go for a little bit longer. And then either Jay has already started cooking and I don't know about it, but I doubt it. Or it's gonna be one of those, let's just have dinner a little late. Which either one is fine with me. I don't care. There's so much food in this house right now. It's not even funny. We got like little sandwiches and little ham and cheese and other stuff tray things. 2 saplings. Nice. So that if you're hungry, if you go hungry in this house right now, I think this is most people's houses right now. You go hungry in the house, that's on you. I've got hard-boiled eggs and I've got stuff to make tuna salad and stuff to make egg salad if you really wanted it too. It's there. Them some cookies, some molasses cookies. That kiddo really liked. Lori, I used that same recipe too. It was really good. I would add probably a little bit more ginger and cinnamon to it personally, but it was darn tasty. Darn tasty. Okay. We have a couple of things. Let me bring up, where is my, there's my saves folder. Yay. Okay. Let me bring up screenshots. Oh, there we go. Here's the end of it. Here we go. There's the end. Oh, let's sleep the night away real quick. We'll sleep it away. I hope everybody here is having a really good Christmas. I hope you're having a good day. Just a good day in general. I think you need to have that, right? You need to have like a good day. Couple of primos. Oh, and if he's over right now. So enjoy the run stream with me. Well, hello family. How are you? Well, hello. All right, so we're going to take this out. And then we're going to take this and this out. Because we're going to start this right here. 3. That one's going to go there. That one's going there. He did not go the way I wanted you to. Just so you're aware. Thank you very much. Okay. And then up here, we're just going to do... Where's my deep slate? There it is. All right. And then stair, 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 stair. And I need to get buttons. I need buttons. I don't know that I have... I don't know that I have any buttons. I'd have to make some. I have them somewhere. I made some before. Do I still have them, though? If not, we're going to make a couple more. We'll make 2 more. Negative. Negative. All right. 2 buttons. I am going to get rid of all of these heckin' torches. That is going to be a thing. All right. Buttons, buttons. Let this be a lesson to you. Always put buttons on the end of your stuff. Okay? Don't be a hacker. Don't be like, nah, it's a waste of time. No, it's not. No, it's not. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're just going to work in the same sections that we've got. Guess I'm going to get rid of that with my shield. Why not? Ugh. I need more spruce. I will cut you down shortly. Oh, that irritates. Hang on. I'm going to take it from this side. That way, at least, it's not going to drive me completely insane. Ha ha ha. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, I could not imagine. I mean, I can 100% imagine making some tamales, but oh, I don't know. Does anybody really need to have tamales on Christmas? Like, huh. I know how much work that is. I was actually just talking about whether or not I start cooking. Uh, one, six, round it, then I can finish cooking. Okay, so it's gonna need like 6, like put it aside. Yeah. Jay's like, so how are we doing this? All right, we're gonna putting a stair here, and we're gonna do that back there as well. And actually, we can just kind of carve this out the whole way. Because of course I can't do anything easy. Right? Because that's gonna be like that. I really could use just a regular pick now, an iron pick, because I've got it. So I'm hollowing out this back part right here because we're going to end up putting things behind things. So it's easier just to kind of start like that. I do. It's true though. That's very, very true. So it's going to be... right? Because then that's going to be more stuff there too. So that's Because that's going to be more spruce right here, right? On the 9. I can't help it if it's true. You know? Because it is. Fine. Alright, take this. Meh. Excellent. Alright, now we're going to take this down. I do like the fact that I do make things a little bit more difficult on myself from time to time. It is pretty funny. I don't do it intentionally, it just kind of happens. Okay. Layer this part down first. Right? So I really don't need that there, but that's okay. So that's gonna be... Yep, that's all. Ugh. Gimme. 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 I forget because that's gonna be spruce right there, right? So it's this, then this, then this, then this, this, this. Right? Okay. And then and then if we put something here temporarily, that's good. Okay. There we go. All right. All I need is more spruce, and then we can be done with that one little section. So let's take this sucker down. See what we get. Couldn't have used log. You know, no. I have to use the whole entire dang tree. Yep. I'm just heck me on that one. Okay, first finish that, and then I'm gonna be one short. Dang it. I'm one short. Happy Christmas, Borg. All right, let's see if I can find one of my hoes in here. I'm hoe at in my hoe. I can always make more hoes too. Make another hoe. Where did I put it? You know what? We're just gonna... Never mind. There. That's fine. Okay. It's so much better if I set up enchanting, but we're not going to the nether yet. I'd like to. It's gonna be a need very, very soon in order to get enchants. I feel like it's gonna be a thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a thing. We got 2 saplings out of that. Very nice. And put you there and put you there. We're gonna go chop a tree because I need one more friggin' log. And then I need more logs because we're building with spruce. So of course I'm gonna need lots of... I'm gonna have to farm trees for a while. But for now, we'll come up here. Like, I don't think any of this snow up here is, like, the kill you snow. I just think it's snow in general. Oh, the very good miss. I'd like to replant the trees up here because I would like to keep everything looking decent. Because it's a pretty area. Wonderful. There's another something over there. Good. Okay. How many did I end up with? 4? Excellent. I'll bring... I put another one down there, so that should be fine. My little farms on stilts is cracking me up. I'm loving it. I didn't feel like chopping all the wood, so what do? We put it on, like, cobble stilts. Why not? Okay. Excellent. Okay. One more here. Excellent. Okay. Now. It'd be like... 1, 2, 3. So, so lantern's gonna go down there. That also means lantern can go up there too. We're gonna need glass, we're gonna need purple stuff, and that's okay. So let's do... I don't know that wait, do I have any jack-o'-lanterns yet? I don't think I do. Question mark. Wait. No, those are just pumpkins. No. Okay. I do have some sand. Awesome. Okay, let's do this real quick. Sleep this away. Bleh. Yay. I like it so much, the fact that we had actually designed what the tunnel is going to look like, and we're going with the easier one, because I feel like the copper one would be enough to kill me. I really do. I think legitimately I would die. It's so complex. I'm and plus I want to save it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to save that one. For like, I have this idea for a tunnel, and it's the best tunnel idea ever. Oh no, we were gonna do green, weren't we? Jinkies. I don't have anything that's gonna turn green. I don't have cactus. Do we just put a trapdoor over it for now? I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Let's do that. Let's put a trapdoor over it. We'll end up going out and finding a desert, because obviously I hasn't found one yet. We're gonna have to do some exploring and go find a desert to get green. So, cactus farm. That way we have the green glass. Maybe we'll find a lush cave at the same time. Maybe. And then we'll be able to go out there. But for now, yes, let's do the trapdoor doors. So we're gonna do this. That's going down there. And then we'll do that. Is it the best thing in the world? No. Is it gonna work for now? Yeah, it'll work for now. Look at this. Look at that. Look how much light is in that tunnel. We haven't even put up the other lanterns yet, which we're going to right now. Because lanterns are just like iron nuggies and torches, right? So that's what we're going to do. So let's grab 2 of these, right? And then we'll do 2 of those. And then, so that's going to go there, and that's going to go there. Look at how much brighter that is. It's going to be perfect. It'll be absolutely perfect. So we still need fences, and we still need trapdoors, and then we'll end up with the mossy stuff to go across. And maybe we'll leave it open, but we've got the diag already. So we need green dye. So we're going to need a cactus farm. We're going to need a tree farm for the spruce. I'll work on that. And we'll keep the section going, because this also needs to change out for deep slate, which we don't currently have a ton of, but we've got enough of. I think we've done really well. We did 3 different designs for heckin' for like in creative. Like, we have other designs for tunnels, which is perfection if you think about it, because we're set up, if we want to do something else someplace else, we already have like the whole entire thing going. This is really funny. I think about it. If you look at it, it's like, run. Did you look at what you just did? No. Isn't it great? Isn't it amazing? Yeah, great. Fantastic. It's so good. I love it. That one's gonna come off on one of these. Nope. Oh, no, we're staying? Staying, okay. There we go. Now this is looking like our tunnel, huh? I think this is going really, really well. I mean, we just need to go diggy a little bit more. Right? Section 1 almost done. Look at that. Section 1 almost done. It's fantastic. Right. Who could ask for anything better, honestly? I could not getting this sucker done. Let's see. Can we... We'll get that side done. And then what if we did... How much are the trapdoors? Okay, so I need that. And then let's do... I'm sure I can make other sticks out of something else. Yes, I can. I really don't want to make sticks out of spruce when I can make them out of oak, and we've got a ton of that. You know what I mean? If we're trying to... 3, 6... I need 6 of these? Yes, because I need 3 per side. Okay, cool. Alright. Ew. That hurt, but only a little bit. Fine. 'Tis a flesh wound. Okay. So... That's a trapdoor. That's a trapdoor. Wait, is it 4? It is 4. Crap, I need another one. No, not you. You. That is okay. All right, so I need 2 gates and a trapdoor. I think I can do that. Maybe. 2 gates and a trapdoor. I'm gonna need to put on some blasty little music. I was listening to Ariana Grande earlier and having an absolute brilliant day doing it too. I don't know why, but it was cracking me up. Are those spruce? Oh, yes. We're good. We got 2 more of those already. Heck yes. I don't know why. It was that whole like, been there all day and all night. That one? It was cracking me up while I was singing it too. I don't know why. And then it was like, it was the I'm So Into You one. Look at that. The section outside of, not for nothing, outside of the stuff from the Lush Cave. That's section 1 done, right? And some more of this stuff over here. So we'll take this out. Been out all day. I know we're going to end up doing the flower one, so we'll have to come back and do that, I'm sure. But for now, it is okay. What to do when you can't decide what to build? Well, you end up building it all in creative and then figuring it out when you go. True. Lost my pick again. Ow. Not with a hoe. Thank you. All right, cool. All right, section 1, folks. So here's what it looks like right now. Right? And if we pop back over to our little creative world real quick. I mean, we're missing 2 things. We're missing the Lush Cave stuff and the green glass. That's it. But everything else is exactly the same. We did great. So Lush Cave tunnel, warped orange, I still like. And then our crazy and insane copper mangrove with lava. That's what I want to build. I want to build this one. I want to, this one I want to build. I think this one's going to be a long-term project, but I'm going to build this one. It's got so many pieces to it. It's got mangrove, it's got quartz, it's got copper, it's got lava, it's got terracotta. Oh, not to mention prismarine. It's going to be a good one. That one's going to be a good one. How do the intersections look? I haven't done an intersection. This one is just a straight through Zed. I was just working on a tunnel to go from like my little base to a village. But it's done in different sections. So it's done in sections of 9. So you could easily build like a little hook into it. You know what I mean? Like if you look at it from like an intersection, like left and right, you could build something real easy. Looks good so far. Thanks. These are the 3. So this is what we're building currently. Yeah. It did so good. It did so good. And I still had like another one just to work with, just in case I want to do anything else. Hi, Michael. Merry Christmas. I still like this one. This one's gonna, I gotta do this one. And I think you're right. I should probably work on an intersection for them. On what that would look like. This one I should really do an intersection for sure. Cool. Yes. So, this is a tunnel that we're working on. We've got just the Lush Cave things to get in the green glass. And then we'll be able to work on all of it. Kind of soup to nuts. These are the other 2. There we go. Redstone block on top of the bulb. Oh, that's just, I mean, that's just to get the light going. That's all. I could do it with a button. It's me being uncreative that's doing it. All right. All right, y'all. I'm going to be out of here. I appreciate you all hanging out. Thanks so much for the follows. I'm going to go cook some dinner because I need to do that. So I will see you all probably tomorrow. Do a little bit more building, a little bit more farming, and getting some more stuff going. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. We're getting back started with all the different Minecraft things that are happening. My friend Darkfan is currently streaming some stuff over it's the Chronicles thing. So I'm going to send you all to Darkfan so that you can kind of continue to hang out with the hooligans. If you were watching Lori earlier, now you're watching me. I appreciate that one. But I'll send you to Darkfan. You can have a great time with them. And I will see you all probably tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your Christmas. Have a good night's sleep. I love your faces. Bye, everybody.